GRRR travelers, here we are in Shinjuku. Shinjuku is wild, it's crazy. There's a lot of lights, there's a lot of activity. It's known for being a place with all the nightlife, bars, and a little bit of a seediness. It's known as one of the biggest red light districts in Japan.
Shinjuku is known as the red light district of Tokyo, but you wouldn't guess it just walking around, because it all goes on underground. By day, it's a shopping district and a busy metro hub. But at night, the neon lights go on and it's a lively and colorful nightlife district. Follow the grilled smoke of izakaya shops at Piss Alley, or try to get into one of the exclusive members-only bars at Golden Guy. Here's some things to know and do when you visit Shinjuku. First up, we have Shinjuku Station, Tokyo's largest and busiest metro station. In 2007, it was regarded as the world's busiest transport hub, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. It's estimated that over 3.6 million people pass through the station a day, and there are over 200 exits.
So these are like the smoking areas in Japan. That's the first 3-story McDonald's I've seen. No, 4-story. That's the first 4-story McDonald's I've seen. There, we're gonna go there next.
If you want to feel like you're traveling back to post-war Japan, head over to Omoide Yokocho, or what locals lovingly refer to as Piss Alley. It got its name due to the fact that there was only one bathroom and drunken locals would urinate in the alley. It is an alley lined with over 70 izakaya shops, seducing you through the aroma of barbecue yakitori, or grilled chicken skewers. Another specialty of this area is motsuyaki, grilled animal organs.
You'll see like them grilling up the food. A lot of bars, like drinking going on. Smoke here. A lot of these shops are close, so like really tightly knit together. So there's a lot of smoke in certain areas. So there's one toilet in this alley, and that was it. That's why it's called Piss Alley. The alley is really tight, small, and smoky, so just beware. But the aromas, the smells that come from this joint, smell it. All that grilled food makes me a little hungry.
Tokyo has a lot of fun themed restaurant bars. The Robot Restaurant is no exception. It's a live performance with robotic characters. If you have 8,000 yen to splurge on nightly entertainment, this spot would be a great option.
All these lights are insane. One thing to note about Kabukicho is that it's got its fun side, its partying side, but it's also got a little bit of its seedy side, and you have to kind of be careful around in this area.
Next up is Kabukicho, an infamous district in Shinjuku where it's rumored that the streets are run by the Yakuza, or Japanese mafia. You'll find restaurants and bars, host and hostess clubs, love hotels, and if you know where to look, adult services. Japan is relatively safe, but one must still be a little careful here.
We're on Kabukicho Sakuradori, and a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars, a lot of lights. Bam! Look at those lights. So right now we're walking down Kabukicho, which is kind of like known to be one of the shadiest areas in Shinjuku. You might hear over the loudspeaker, there's an announcement going on. It's mentioned in Japanese that anyone in this area has to watch out because there are illegal propositions, young men who are kind of like propositioning you to come into their shop to buy things or to eat things. And I was told don't make any eye contact with anyone here. Try your best not to stand out. And yeah, just keep to yourself here. A lot of illegal activities go on here.
In Kabukicho, you'll find a healthy amount of host and hostess bars to entertain and woo lonely locals. They're like companion bars. No sexual services are exchanged at these bars, but clientele will pay large sums of money to spend time with a host. The popularity of some hosts have raised them to celebrity status in this area.
That sign says, "My job, my occupation is beautiful." There is no stigma in Japan about being a host, but here in this district, the hosts are actually sort of like celebrities. You'll see on this banner right here, it looks like a boy band, but it's actually like popular hosts. And even like the big screen, they're all hosts. Oh wow. Okay, so right here we're going to look at a banner of the popular hosts here in Kabukicho, as well as how much they make. Wow. Okay, so now we are in the area of Kabukicho, which is mostly love motels. And you'll have like different tiers of love motels. The cost is dependent upon the hours that you stay, anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours to like overnight. Some of them can be pretty kitschy, some can be like pretty like lavish and kind of cheesy. This is one type of hotel facility. Short time, rest, stay. So some of these love motels operate around the idea of secrecy, and they will have, I guess, services where you don't need to check in physically. So this one you can choose. It has a number so that you can choose which you want to rent for the evening or the hour.
Right in the middle of Shinjuku's Kabukicho district, you can find Godzilla Road, where a huge Godzilla looks over the city from the 8th floor of Hotel Grocery. Golden Gai is a unique area of 6 tiny alleys, lined by almost 200 tiny bars.
These are like all the little bars that they have in this area. There's so many. Golden Gai has several rows. They're like little long alleys like this, and then you can cut through into little squeezy alleys like this. Walking down here, you can definitely feel like the age to it. There's a lot of bars like squeezed together, like on the row, upstairs. It's kind of got this scent of like age to it, actually. It almost feels like a secret club. And for some bars, it kind of is. There are bars here that cater only to regulars. And then there are bars that are a little more open to foreigners. You'll be able to tell what's for foreigners basically by the signs. The rule of thumb is if you see signs in English, then it's probably foreign friendly. If you see a sign only in Japanese, then there's a high probability it's only for the Japanese and the locals. No charge, no tax, one drink, 800 yen. Tourist cover charge, it says 1,000 yen. So all of the bars here have their own separate policy. Some will charge a cover charge, some won't. Some will be tax-free, some aren't. Some will allow foreigners. Others might only welcome members. So it's best to always look at the sign and read it and see if you can meet the requirements. Right here we're at Mambu. It's a Manga Kissaten or a manga cafe. And I've actually slept at one of these, not this particular one, but I slept at these. Basically what they are is kind of like a cafe or an internet cafe for people who love anime and manga magazines. You can spend, they have packages that run anywhere from 3 hours to 5 hours to an entire night. You can definitely sleep here, which I did. There are facilities that usually have showers, you know, like different options, anywhere from like a recliner chair to like a little area where you get your own computer and sleeping area. It's kind of really cool and neat, and if I have time on this trip, I will probably try and stay in one of these. Mambu is one of the popular or more reputable ones. The quality really ranges from place to place, so I can't tell you that, you know, even though that this is kind of known to be a fairly good brand, if all of them are a high quality. We have like 1 night, 8 hours. You've got drinks, hot drinks, free Wi-Fi, comic books. I guess you can watch movies. You've got places to charge your battery. You got a shower. I'm not sure what that is. I think you can sleep overnight, and you can use like a recliner chair. So these are some of the rates right here. 3 hours in one of those is like 900. 24 hours could be $41. I stayed at one of these. I stayed at one of, it wasn't Mambo, but it was more like a Popeye's Media Cafe, which I actually really love. That's an option if you're like backpacking on a major minimal budget. That's what I did. That is how I did my $30 a day in Japan. It's around 11:30 right now, and the mass of crowds, so the metro is going to close pretty soon, like I think at 12, so everyone's rushing just to make sure that they make it to their train on time. Like rats. Oh my god. Well, at least we know that there are rats that live in Japan. Holy mackerel. They're just like playing chase. There's like a shitload of them. I've never seen so many rats in one area, other than like in a little pet store. Wow, not even New York. I mean, New York had giant rats, but not like a whole family or a whole tribe.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe for more of my solo travel adventures as I take you inside and knock off my bucket lists of travel. Leave your comment down below and let me know what you think of my video. Above all, may the GRRR be with you.